tracking lots of rain and as well as some snow. Stay tuned for full weather. We'll give you a full update on that.
Plus, some Ball State students took the plunge, what they're supporting, and the connection for one of their organizers.
And saying goodbye to a legend. Thousands packed the Staples Center for the celebration of life for Kobe and Gianna Bryant. We'll look back at some of the memories shared today in LA.
From the heart of Ball State University, live from the Unified Media Newsroom, NewsLink Indiana starts right now.
We've seen rain move into the East Central Indiana this afternoon, but how long will it stick around? Good evening, everyone. I'm Lily Cedardahl.
And I'm Delmy Hernandez. Thanks for being with us. Weather forecaster Tyler Ryan joins us now with the answer. Good evening, Tyler.
Good evening. Yeah, we do have a lot of rain. It's kind of been throughout the day, and it's going to stick around throughout the night, especially going into the next couple of days, really. We're going to see a lot of this rain. It's going to be sticking around. We're going to see some pockets of breakups here and there, especially overnight. But for tomorrow, we'll just wait. We'll see a lot of rain tomorrow as well as some snow. But you see on the radar, we are seeing that dry spot, as I was mentioning, kind of move in our area. But that's going to stick around just for a little bit. We'll see a lot more rain coming up. But current temperatures are not going to move much. Right here, we're sitting in the mid-40s, 42 here in Muncie and Indianapolis, 39 in Fort Wayne, 44 down Bloomington. We're going to see a lot of much fluctuation with this. But we are tracking lots of rain, several rounds of rain. We are tracking some more snow, some accumulation as well. But once this moves out, we'll see a drier weekend coming into play. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll give you time this all out on how much snow and rain we'll be seeing in a couple minutes.
It might not be swimming weather, but that didn't stop Special Olympics Indiana from hosting an event on campus. The fundraiser allowing participants to get cold for a cause. NewsLink Indiana's Emily Harless tells us about the unique connection the organization does for one of the organizers.
It's amazing.
It's very cold.
The Polar Plunge invites people to get freezing for a reason by hopping into ice-cold water. That reason was to help athletes in the Special Olympics. The Special Olympics allows people with special needs to get involved with activities they normally couldn't, something senior special education major Abby Henriott said could mean a lot.
A lot of my students don't get to participate in school sports, things like that, just because of their disability, so this gives them an opportunity to do things like other typically developing peers would be able to. So it means a lot that they can do this stuff and get involved.
Event organizer Julie Burkholder said the event as a whole is something she has not only organized, but participated in multiple times.
I have plunged at least 4 times, so it's a lot of fun. It's an experience you will never forget.
The reason Burkholder has been so involved is because she personally knows an athlete, her own son.
I actually have an athlete that's my own child. I have a 22-year-old. He's been an athlete since he was 8. He participates in 4 sports. Right now finishing up basketball because, of course, we have basketball. It's the state of Indiana. And his next sport will be track and field. So I have been involved as not only a staff member, but as a parent.
Burkholder said that watching her son participate in Special Olympics is amazing, especially because she was told he never would.
You know, I watch him excel in something that we, as a parent of a child with special needs, we're often told our child will never do. We're not always told what our child will do. We hear more of what they won't do. And so Special Olympics is an opportunity for to see our child shine.
The next Polar Plunges will be Saturday, February 29th in South Bend, Greenwood, and Petersburg. In Muncie, Emily Harless, NewsLink, Indiana.
You can find out more about the Special Olympics and how to participate by visiting its website. We've got a link online at ballstatedaily.com.
Voting reopened today in the 2020 SGA election. This follows last Tuesday's election results. Students had the chance to vote for one of the 2 remaining slates, Bold or Alliance. Voting will remain open tomorrow until 5 o'clock in the evening. Last Monday and Tuesday, voting took place between Bold, Alliance, and Orem. Orem was eliminated and a runoff began since none of the 3 slates got more than 50% of the votes. Students can vote online via email or in person. We've got a list of polling locations at ballstatedaily.com.
Bernie Sanders' campaign is heating up after a decisive victory on Saturday's Nevada caucus. Sanders has emerged as the undisputed front-runner of the Democratic presidential race. The senator has the momentum to potentially pick up wins in South Carolina and Super Tuesday that could clear his path to the Democratic nomination. Other top remaining candidates continue to pitch why they're the perfect alternative to Sanders. CNN will host 2 nights of town halls this week featuring the leading Democratic presidential candidates. One of the hour-long town halls is tonight, the other one on Wednesday.
Almost 20,000 fans and friends of Kobe Bryant attended a celebration of life for Bryant and his daughter Gianna at the Staples Center. Both were laid to rest earlier this month during a private memorial service. Connor Powell has the latest from Los Angeles.
I'm here because I love Kobe, and this was one of his favorite songs.
More than 20,000 fans, friends, and family gathered to say goodbye to one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Kobe Bryant, and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.
I don't think any of us could have imagined this.
Many of Bryant's former Los Angeles Laker teammates were in the audience, with the team's general manager giving a touching tribute to Mamba.
Kobe the best friend, Kobe the dad, and Kobe the husband.
Bryant's wife of 18 years, Vanessa, gave an emotional tribute to Gigi and Kobe, the MVP of Girl Dads.
Gigi would have most likely become the best player in the WNBA. She would have made a huge difference. I couldn't see him as a celebrity, nor just an incredible basketball player. He was my sweet husband and the beautiful father of our children. He was mine.
In the game of basketball, in life, as a parent, Kobe left nothing in the tank. He left it all on the floor.
In Los Angeles, I'm Connor Powell.
Proceeds from today's service will support the Mamba Academy.
A new change to U.S. immigration policy went into effect today. After the Supreme Court lifted an order Friday, the Trump administration is now implementing what is being called the public charge rule. It means people applying for a green card or visa will now have to be judged on their income and education levels. It also looks as if they're already public assistance like food stamps. Critics have called it wealth test and are afraid that the change will stop immigrants from participating in government programs that could help their families. The White House praised the Supreme Court's ruling, saying the rule will protect hardworking American taxpayers. The Dow went down 1,000 points today and was the worst day on the stock market for 2 years. Investors are worried the spread of the coronavirus will weaken global economic growth. The traders sought safety in U.S. government bonds, gold, and high-divided stocks, utilities, and real estate. More than 79,000 people worldwide have been affected by this virus.
Meanwhile, a jury reached a guilty verdict today in the Harvey Weinstein case. This came after 26 hours of deliberation. The 67-year-old was found guilty of committing a criminal sex act involving one woman and rape involving another. The sentencing guidelines for those charges range from probation to 4 years in prison and at least 5 years in prison for criminal sexual act in the first degree. The jury did acquit Weinstein on more serious charges of predatory sexual assault. He was booked in Rikers Island prison this afternoon. Sentencing is scheduled for March 11th.
Some kids are learning how to stay safe on the roads in a little different way. Find out how next.
And a Ball State a cappella group is planning to go worldwide. That's after the break.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. 7 years ago, Ball State's all-male a cappella group Unexpected Resolution was formed. NewsLink Indiana's Jessica Norden tells us how the group plans on branching out worldwide.
I'm a sucker for you. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly.
Unexpected Resolution is an all-male a cappella group that came to campus in 2013. The group has since been able to expand their platform and release a few singles, but now they are working towards a new goal, releasing their first EP.
I love Unexpected Resolution so much. This group means a lot to me. It's kind of where I get to express myself musically. It's where I get to pour a lot of my creative energy and passion into.
The tight-knit group has been working hard to earn funds towards their EP by reaching out to local businesses to find sponsorships and selling grilled cheeses in the village to gain support from the community.
It costs about $5,700 for the company that we're going through right now, and we're at about $2,264 right now, so we still have a little bit to go.
On March 14th, Unexpected Resolution will be having their solo show to showcase all the music they have been working on for the year, and the programs will have a special section for all their sponsors.
This is honestly like my second family. It allows me to express my love for singing, love for music, and I don't know, these guys are my people.
In Muncie, Jessica Norton, NewsLink, Indiana.
If you want to donate to the group's GoFundMe page, you can find all the links on all the Unexpected Resolution social media pages.
Police in Huntsville, Alabama have a new fleet of vehicles to help kids learn about driving and traffic laws. 3 go-karts were donated and are being used to teach children to drive and obey traffic signals and stop signs. The sergeant says they will set up a go-kart driving course at community events.
I want the children of the community to be able to trust police officers and look at us in a good light. We are out there to help the community. We're out there to help people. We're actually out there to teach as well.
Several city departments helped get the project off the ground.
Donut lovers, listen up. If you are having a slow morning but just can't resist a sugary snack, Krispy Kreme will have you covered. Starting Saturday, Krispy Kreme will start a delivery service across the country, but you do have to be within 10 miles of the 350 U.S. locations. Orders can be placed on the Krispy Kreme app or website for a $5 fee. Saturday is Leap Day, so to kick it off its new delivery service, the company will deliver free donuts to hospital staff members and parents of Leap Day babies. For more information, you can go to thekrispykreme.com for details.
And if those donuts aren't sweet enough for you already, you can get a free short stack of buttermilk pancakes at IHOP tomorrow and might win free pancakes for life. It's IHOP's annual IHOP National Pancake Day. You get that order of pancakes for free and enter a giveaway contest with 250,000 individual prizes, including bikes, scooters, and jackets. The one grand prize winner gets free pancakes for life. The day is also a fundraiser for a number of partner charities. IHOP says it's raised more than $30 million for the charity since the event started in 2006.
Tyler, with the weather coming up, will we need an extra cup of coffee to keep us warm with those pancakes?
You're gonna need some coffee and a lot of some umbrellas as well. We're tracking lots of rain, several rounds, as well as some snow. Make sure you stay tuned after the break. Give you a full update. We'll time this out.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all. If I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer. designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse,
Yes.
you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Okay, so this weather isn't looking so great right now. Tyler, what can you tell us about the weather?
Yeah, this is a lot of rain. I mean, it's going to continue the next couple of days. We are even tracking some snow. I don't know about you. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for warm weather. I'm ready for the rain. I'm ready for sunshine. That's definitely me, but we got to get through the next couple of days. We do have, like I said, we're tracking a lot of rain. We are getting a break right now. As you can see here, we do have a little bit of dry slot, but behind that is more rain, and it's going to be kind of continuing next couple of days, especially, and then getting cooler weather is going to come the way, and that's going to transition over to snow. So we got a pretty active weather event for the next couple of days as well. But here on the radar, we are seeing, like I said, that little dry spot. We did see some heavy rainfall come through our area earlier this afternoon, but we do have more rain coming up. But here on the current temperatures, we are sitting in the lower 40s, or lower 40s the majority of the state, and that's not going to change much. We're going to see these temperatures kind of fluctuate between lower 40s to the upper 30s, but not a lot of changing, which is good. It's not going to be very cold, but it's just going to be really wet. But right here in Muncie, we are sitting at 42 degrees, but notice those winds. Earlier, we were sitting in those winds around the 5 miles. Winds are going to start increasing as we go into the overnight and into tomorrow. With this mixed with this rain as the system pushes through. But tonight, we're going to still see those temperatures down in the mid-40s. Rain showers spotty here and there. We're going to see, off and on showers throughout the night. And as we go into tomorrow, that is when it's really going to start to ramp up. But here on Precision Cast, let's time this out. Here around 12 o'clock, going to start seeing those spotty showers. It's going to be kind of spotty throughout our viewing area, but then it starts to pick up as we get into the early morning hours. You can see here, still kind of see, but still starting to see those heavier pockets linger around for early morning. But tomorrow, this is when we start seeing that the winds increasing as well as the rain chances throughout the day. So 9 a.m., the winds are going to be northeast around 11 miles per hour. But then as we go up, we're going to see those winds kind of stay around from 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles with rain throughout the day. We're going to see that rain really stick around more during the day. So make sure you grab that rain gear if you have any outdoor plans or any type of event you are going outside. Make sure you grab that rain. You're going to need it for tomorrow. But here on the Precision Cast, we're going to time this out. 11 o'clock, that's when we start seeing those heavier pockets of showers move in our viewing area. But then you notice here, that's where those cooler temperatures. The cooler temperatures are going to start moving in our viewing area as we progress into the day on Tuesday. Could see some snow showers into the evening, but we're going to stick to mainly rain throughout the day. But as we go into the evening, those showers, you can start seeing here in the northern part, these snow showers are going to start moving our viewing area here by your Wednesday morning commute. So make sure you're taking your extra time, because due to wet conditions, could see some freezing on the roads, and mixed with these snow showers, some slick spots are going to be definitely impactful for the Wednesday. Some accumulation, we could see some accumulations. We're still determining on that. We do have some undecided based off some models, but make sure you are taking your time on the roads because of these slick spots. Now here are the rain. We're forecasting the rain. We're going to see about a half an inch. That's what we're expected to see through 9 a.m. And then that's going to increase as we go into early Wednesday morning. And then once the rain accumulation is going to fall down due to that snow. But we are going to get accumulation on snow. So make sure you take your time. But here in the next 7 days, Tuesday, we're going to see that rain. And then Wednesday, that's where you're going to start seeing that transition from rain into snow. And then as we get through that, that's when we start seeing some drier conditions, but temperatures are going to fall. Sunshine's going to return, which is good, but we just got to get through Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to see a high of 42 degrees with sunshine. And then Monday, we can see temperatures into the upper 40s. So spring is coming, but we just got to get through these next couple of days. Got to get through the rain and the snow. We just gotta, just wait it out.
Slowly but surely.
Absolutely.
Well, coming up next in sports, we'll talk the latest sectional hoops around Delaware County. Stay tuned.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener and loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Problems. The ones nobody talks about at cocktail parties. We go looking for them. No matter the obstacles, no matter the odds. We surround a community's most critical problems. And we fight. United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. Will you?
It doesn't take a scientist to cure hunger or a fancy economist to create safe housing. It takes imagination, creativity, sweat equity. And I think of kids going to school hungry. Hunger, homelessness. In this land of plenty, seriously? Come on, we could fix this. Help out, or don't. The choice is yours.
Weeknights, NewsLink Indiana brings you the news before you go to bed.
But Friday mornings, you're waking up with Cardinal weather. We've got the latest news headlines.
Freezing temperatures have set in all the way down in Louisiana.
One man dead after flooding in Venice, Italy.
Up-to-the-minute weather conditions.
Cold temperatures are the story this morning.
And of course, lots of fun.
It is not funny.
What on earth is happening there?
I feel sorry for the little guy.
I've got my socks on. Annie with her curly hair, which is actually never curly. Join us Friday mornings at 8 on Facebook Live.
Welcome back. I'm Blake Dollier with sports. I'm Blake Dollier with sports. The Yorktown Tigers received their sectional draw over the weekend when they found they will face Muncie Burris in the first round. NewsLink Indiana's Joey Moore stopped by the Tigers practice today.
The Yorktown Tigers basketball team learned that they will face the Muncie Burris Owls in the first round of sectionals. The Tigers squared off against the Owls earlier in the season, winning by 11, but they're not taking anyone lightly.
Burris, they're a pretty good team. Last time we faced them, they caught us some surprise. They hit a lot of difficult shots and forced us to play defense harder. But I think it'll be a good matchup for us, and hopefully we'll get a victory.
The Tigers plan to stay motivated and keep pushing during sectional practices.
It's just natural, I think, for coaches, maybe players, to say, "Oh man, we're down at the home stretch. Let's just take it easy down the stretch." We have to flip the switch and do it the other way. We need to ramp it up more. I mean, keep the guys' legs fresh, not burn them out or anything, but we need to really keep that dial turned up with the intensity, the attention to detail, and that's what we're really looking for down the stretch with these last maybe 3, 4, 5 practices leading into sectional.
Yorktown has had an impressive season so far with a record of 10-11, but the goal from this point is clear.
The goal from here is obviously win sectionals and then see what happens after that. But take it one game at a time and hopefully reach our goal.
The Tigers will hold their senior night this Friday and then face off against Muncie Burris next Tuesday. In Muncie, Joey Moore, NewsLink Indiana.
Yorktown will look to be the third team in the area since 2015 to win sectionals. The last two, Delta last year and Newcastle in 2018. As Yorktown prepares for sectionals, let's take a look at the other teams in and around Delaware County. First off in 1A at Westdale. Game 1 features the 10-9 Warriors who take on Tri-Central. Getting the bye and moving to the semifinals is Cowan, who will take on the winner of that matchup. On to 2A at Blackford. This year, the 16-5 Bruins moving down from 3A face Madison Grant. They won the previous matchup this season 93-74 at Alexandria's 2A sectional. 16-4 Wapahani will face the Lapel Bulldogs. Moving south to Newcastle's 3A sectional, 4-16 Muncie Burris takes on 10-11 Yorktown. The winner of that game will battle Delta in the semifinals. And finally, heading to the field house at Muncie Central, the 8-13 Bearcats will face Pendleton Heights. Be sure to stay tuned to NewsLink Indiana for the latest sectional results. And finally, from courtside to poolside, a handful of Yorktown swimmers are headed to state. The 200 medley team of Gannon Crosser, John Hicks, Quinn Kennedy, and Seth McKinley will be moving on. They placed third with a time of 1:38.46 with the 27th fastest time. That will land them a trip to IUPUI this weekend. They're set to hit the water at 6 o'clock. As for Crosser, he also swam the 100 backstroke and punched his ticket swimming 53.13 and the 26th fastest time. His seed is 8:23 Friday evening.
Good for them. I know I can't swim, so really good for them. I can't do that.
Great for them. And how about all these teams heading out to sectionals in and around Delaware County, and the fact that only 2 from this area have made it in the last few years? It's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out.
Well, good luck to them.
A popular burger joint is adding a new menu item. That's next.
And find out what national day it is today after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Exciting news for sandwich and french fry fans. Burger King has just introduced the Chip Buddy, which is a pattyless sandwich with french fries, mayo, and ketchup in between the buns. Now, Burger King's inspiration behind the new sandwich was the chain says it was a happy culinary accident. One of the chain's chefs in New Zealand came across the idea that is now Chip Buddy. The sandwich is only available in New Zealand.
The talk of food isn't over yet. Go ahead and grab a side of guacamole or queso. Today is National Tortilla Chip Day. Originally known in Mexico as tostados, tortilla chips are typically made from corn tortilla cut into wedges, then fried. The mass production of the salty sensation first took place in Los Angeles in the 1940s. To help celebrate, check out the hashtag National Tortilla Chip Day on social media. Well, all the talk about food is making me a little bit hungry, even though I had a lot of dinner today.
Yeah, that sandwich does not look good. I can get behind the queso and the guacamole, but that sandwich does not look good. I'm sorry, Burger King. Well, it can stay in New Zealand.
I was about to say, at least it's in New Zealand.
It can stay there.
Yes, and it has no meat. It's just like French fries. So it's just, it's kind of a weird concept.
It's not even a sandwich. Like, it's
well, it could count.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, Tyler, what can you tell us about the weather?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are tracking a lot of this rain, and that's going to switch over into snow for Wednesday. So we're definitely stay tuned. For tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we'll give you a better update on how much snow we'll be seeing. But the sun's going to be returned, and then warmer conditions. So make sure you stay tuned for all that.
That's all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.